Rising over the Detroit River, the Gordie Howe International Bridge stands as a testament to both modern engineering and the enduring partnership between two nations. Its soaring arches and intricate cables are more than just steel and concrete. They represent decades of shared history, ambition, and the hope for a more connected future. Designed to link Detroit, Michigan, and Windsor, Ontario, the bridge was envisioned as a vital artery, promising to ease trade, boost tourism, and foster closer ties between two close allies. For years, leaders on both sides hailed it as a symbol of progress and prosperity, a bridge not just of land, but of dreams. However, on September 27, 2025, the bridge's promise is overshadowed by controversy. It has become a flashpoint in a heated trade dispute, threatening the very unity that it was meant to celebrate. Headlines scream of discord, and the air is thick with uncertainty. President Trump, in a dramatic move, has issued an ultimatum, threatening steep tariffs on Canadian steel. He claims the bridge project unfairly benefits Canada at the expense of American workers, igniting a firestorm of debate on both sides of the border. This bold stance puts billions of dollars and countless jobs at risk. What was once a beacon of progress now teeters on the edge of becoming a battleground, as industries brace for impact and families worry about their livelihoods. The bridge, once a celebration of friendship and cooperation, now risks becoming a stark monument to a fractured alliance. The winds of political change buffet its flags, and uncertainty hangs heavy over its unfinished span. Canada envisions collaboration and mutual benefit, while Trump's America First doctrine frames the relationship as a zero-sum competition. The two capitals, Ottawa and Washington, now seem further apart than ever, despite the bridge rising between them. As construction presses on, diplomats and negotiators scramble behind closed doors, racing against time to avert an economic showdown. Every handshake, every document signed, could tip the balance toward resolution or deeper conflict. The question looms larger than ever. Will the Gordie Howe Bridge ultimately connect two nations, or will it stand as a stark testament to division and lost opportunity? The answer will ripple far beyond the Detroit River, affecting global markets, international relations, and the daily lives of millions who depend on cross-border cooperation. The story of this bridge has become a narrative of bold promises, political maneuvering, and the fragile nature of international trust. What began as a vision of unity now hangs in the balance. Will the Gordie Howe International Bridge ultimately unite or divide? The stakes have never been higher, and the world is watching to see which path these two nations will choose. The Gordie Howe International Bridge is set to become North America's most critical trade artery, a vital link that will redefine the flow of goods and people between two nations. Stretching across the Detroit River, this engineering marvel is more than just a bridge. It's a symbol of economic partnership and shared ambition. The Windsor-Detroit corridor is already the busiest commercial land border in North America, handling over a quarter of all trade between the US and Canada. Every day, thousands of trucks and cars cross here, carrying everything from fresh produce to high-tech components, fueling industries on both sides of the border. The new bridge aims to relieve pressure on aging infrastructure and boost commerce, featuring 6 lanes for vehicles and a dedicated multi-use path for cyclists and pedestrians. This design not only increases capacity, but also encourages greener, more sustainable cross-border travel. State-of-the-art customs plazas will streamline inspections using advanced technology to speed up processing. This is especially vital for the automotive sector's just-in-time manufacturing, where even minor delays can disrupt entire supply chains and cost millions. This corridor is crucial for global supply chains, connecting North American manufacturers to markets around the world. The bridge's efficiency will ripple outward, affecting industries from agriculture to electronics and supporting jobs far beyond the border region. The bridge was conceived to secure this logistical ballet for a century, ensuring North America's competitive edge in a rapidly changing global economy. Planners and engineers have designed it to withstand the test of time, anticipating future growth and technological advances. Yet the current trade dispute threatens more than just the cost of steel. It endangers the operational stability of the entire project. Uncertainty over tariffs and regulations could delay construction, disrupt supply chains, and undermine confidence in cross-border cooperation. Financed by Canada, the bridge's costs will be recouped through tolls, making it a celebrated example of innovative public-private partnership. This model has been praised for its efficiency and vision, setting a precedent for future infrastructure projects. Now, this model is under attack, turning what was once a project of mutual interest into a source of political division. Disagreements threaten to overshadow the shared benefits and long-term gains. The conflict challenges the very economic logic that has long bound the US and Canada together, raising questions about the future of their partnership and the stability of North American trade. The bridge's role is to maintain North America's integrated economic bloc, supporting seamless movement of goods, people, and ideas. It stands as a testament to what can be achieved when nations work together for mutual prosperity. The stakes are high, with the bridge's future hanging in the balance. Workers, businesses, and entire communities are watching closely, hoping for resolution and progress. Will this bridge secure a new era of prosperity, or will it become a symbol of deepening division? The answer will shape the future of North American trade for generations to come. The US-Canada border, the world's longest, is more than just a line on a map. It stands as a powerful symbol of peace, friendship, and mutual exchange between two nations. This border has witnessed countless stories of collaboration and unity. Early crossings were crucial in facilitating cultural and familial ties, evolving with infrastructure like the iconic Niagara Falls Suspension Bridge. This bridge was not just a physical structure, but a testament to the enduring connection between the two countries. The Ambassador Bridge, which opened in 1929, quickly became an economic lifeline, connecting the industrial heartlands of both nations. It played a pivotal role in trade and commerce, fostering economic growth and prosperity. These crossings have long symbolized a shared belief in linked prosperity and cooperation, reflecting the deep-rooted partnership between the US and Canada. The Gordie Howe Bridge was envisioned as the next chapter in this story, addressing the vulnerabilities of relying on a single aging bridge. It was designed to enhance connectivity and ensure the seamless flow of goods and people. The new bridge, publicly owned, was seen as a forward-thinking investment in US-Canada relations, promising to strengthen ties and support future generations. It was meant to carry the legacy of cooperation into the 21st century, ensuring that the spirit of partnership endures. The current conflict over its creation is historically significant, highlighting the complexities of modern diplomacy and infrastructure development. The bridge's story is now one of partnership turned contentious, a narrative of cooperation challenged by differing interests and perspectives. Will it fulfill its promise of unity and progress, or become a symbol of division and discord? Only time will tell as the story of this bridge continues to unfold. The US-Canada economic relationship was built through landmark trade agreements like NAFTA. NAFTA created a vast free trade zone, reshaping the continent's economic landscape. Trade between the US and Canada exploded, forming complex supply chains. The USMCA replaced NAFTA, updating provisions and resolving tensions. The USMCA was seen as a sign of finding common ground in a charged political environment. The current tariff threat challenges the spirit of this agreement. The dispute over the bridge unfolds within the USMCA framework. By threatening tariffs, the administration challenges its own trade deal. This move undermines the certainty these pacts were designed to create. Businesses are left wondering about the rules of the game. The stakes are high, with the future of North American trade at risk. The Gordie Howe International Bridge faced political and legal hurdles. Opposition from the Ambassador Bridge's owner delayed the project. Canada financed the $4.8 billion project, including the US Customs Plaza. This unique financing model was a pragmatic solution to a political impasse. The bridge was named after Gordie Howe, symbolizing cross-border spirit. It stood as a powerful symbol of US-Canada cooperation. The project moved forward despite political changes and friction. The Trump administration now reframes it as a lopsided deal. The argument is that Canada's financing gives Canadian firms an unfair advantage. The bridge, once a testament to partnership, is now portrayed as a symbol of American interests being sold short. The story of unity has turned contentious. The situation escalated with President Trump's tariff threat on Canadian steel. The White House claims the bridge project harms American manufacturers. The US administration demands renegotiation within 30 days. Canadian Prime Minister Trudeau calls the threat unacceptable. US-Canada trade totals over $2 billion per day, supporting millions of jobs. A 25% tariff would impact billions in trade, risking a tit-for-tat scenario. The strategy uses economic leverage for political concession. The Windsor-Detroit Bridge Authority emphasizes fair procurement. The standoff tests wills with economic stability at stake. The stakes are high, with the future of North American trade at risk. The bridge's story is now one of partnership turned contentious. Will it fulfill its promise or become a symbol of division? The answer is being forged now. The tariff war's consequences would deeply affect citizens and businesses. Canadian industries face production cuts and layoffs. Retaliatory tariffs would harm consumers with higher prices. US manufacturers rely on Canadian materials, risking competitiveness. Farmers could lose access to key export markets. The conflict creates a chilling effect on investment and business confidence. The North American economy thrives on predictability. The tariff dispute shatters that assumption. Border communities see themselves as a single region. The bridge could become a symbol of a friendship under duress. Trade experts warn of long-term damage from the tariff threat. Mary Scott highlights the erosion of trust with trade partners. Political analysts see it as a calculated political maneuver. Dr. David Chen views it as optics, not steel procurement. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce urges reconsideration. Tariffs would disrupt supply chains and raise costs. Former diplomats lament the erosion of a managed relationship. Bruce Heyman emphasizes the strategic asset of U.S.-Canada relations. Resolving disputes through threats is a tactic for adversaries. The approach undermines cooperation on critical issues. The strategy is short-sighted and damaging. The stakes are high, with the future of North American trade at risk. The Gordie Howe Bridge's future tests U.S.-Canada relations. The outcome will set the tone for the foreseeable future. Tariffs could lead to a costly trade war, weakening both economies. Diplomacy could find a face-saving solution. Even a peaceful resolution may not fully repair trust. The conflict highlights the vulnerability of strong alliances. Businesses must build resilient supply chains. Citizens must understand the deep ties binding the nations. The decisions in Washington and Ottawa affect millions of jobs. This is not a distant debate. It has real-world consequences. We will continue to follow every development. The question remains: a bridge to a connected future or a divided past?